You're struggling with the idea of just think positively. This comment was a response to a video that I made about trying to challenge myself to always step into an avatar that is filled with love and light and energy and understanding. But sometimes that's not so easy to do. I understand this comment very, very well. Not everyone is able to do that so easily. Why can't we do that so easily? The more adrenaline we are producing throughout our body, the more the body starts to go into a slight state of fatigue if it's consistently and constantly producing a lot of adrenaline. It starts to burn out the neurotransmitters in the brain, which starts to reduce the amount of dopamine, happy chemical, that the brain is actually able to kind of like feel and absorb and understand. There's actually less of that going on. So the idea of simply think positively is not going to work for everyone. But think of adrenaline as a habit, because the more you can consciously tell yourself, I'm going to step away from the emotions and from the trigger responses that I'm getting that make my body produce more adrenaline, which then makes me go into more adrenal fatigue. The more I can consciously say, I'm going to stay away from those kinds of emotions, then the body slowly starts to pivot and begins to make change. It might take you more time to understand how to not be in a state of adrenal fatigue. And that might mean, more time outside, more time with loved ones. Maybe you might have to have some kind of medication. I'm not negating any of that. But it does mean that somehow, your brain may not just be able to say, step into a different avatar. You might need some assistance. And there's lots of ways to seek assistance. We're going to train the brain response to cognitively move away like this.